So at school, I did sciences. So I did mathematics. I did A-levels in mathematics and physics the first time, but I failed them. So I couldn't go to university. I was going to go and do aeronautical engineering, but I didn't get any. I just had one pass. So I went off and decided I was going to be a teacher. So I went to a place called Goldsmiths College in University of London to be a maths teacher. And I did that for about 6 months and then decided maths teaching wasn't for me. So I went back to Tredegar, which is the town I'm from in Wales, resat my A-levels, passed my A-levels, and by that time I changed my mind, so I wanted to be a civil engineer or a building engineer. So I went off to Brunel University to do a 4-year degree in building engineering and management. And as part of that degree, we worked for 6 months in the college and 6 months working. So I had 3 jobs in that time. The first one as a building officer. The second one I spent 7 months in Geneva working for CERN. The third one I worked as a setting out engineer for a building company in Uxbridge. But when I finished university, a friend of mine who I played rugby with had been offered a job with an oil company called Dow Schlumberger, and they were offering the chance to go all around the world and were paying quite a lot of money for the time. So I went for an interview with them, and I was fortunate enough and I got offered a job working for them. So I left university in 1981, went off to Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates and spent 4 months out there training, and then I was sent to the French Congo and I spent about a year or so there working as a well cementer.
But for a number of reasons, Gareth left his job and went to work in Aberdeen as a directional drilling surveyor. Over the next 6 years he spent time in Morocco, Tunisia, Spain, Holland and Norway.
So I did that until about 1986, and then the oil price crashed for the first time. So I was made redundant.
After being made redundant, Gareth completed a 1-year diploma in IT and Information Systems Technology at Robert Gordon University before going on to work at ICL in technical support before moving into sales. He then spent 14 years working all over the UK selling mainframe computers into the utilities, businesses and local government.
2004, I'd had enough of that, and the company had changed. They'd laid off a lot of my friends, and I was headhunted by another company, an American company called EMC. So I did a couple of interviews, was offered a job, and in 2005 I joined EMC as the account manager for the public sector in Scotland and stayed there until I retired. And since then I've been taking it easy, working as an invigilator, and I've also signed up to be a film extra, but not very successfully.